everyone, welcome to our next sew along. In this sew along we are going to be doing the pattern CISSY, and I have my CISSY right here. So this, and I've got some embroidery work on my CISSY which I will undress in a second, but this is a really sweet pattern. It comes together quite quickly and we are going to be doing a sew along for this. So the sew along will take place Monday and Thursday mornings at, 10:30 in the morning. I'll release them. So it should be like a step-by-step, do a little bit on Monday, come back, do a little bit more on Thursday, come back, do a little bit more on Monday. You get my drift. And it's going to be in step-by-step format, and I'm going to be walking you through all of the bits and pieces to making this CISSY. So right now you need to go get your fabric. The sew along will start in about 2 weeks, so you have plenty of time to go order fabric if you don't have. I mean, of course, look through your stash if you want to, but if you want to get something new, I think this dress, and now I did a bunch of embroidery works on it, and because of that, okay, so the embroidery work is a side note. It's another YouTuber, and I saw this video pop up, and I thought it was a really a different style of embroidery that I normally do. Okay, it's very, very chunky. It feels like little tiny pieces of carpet on your fabric, and because of that, you know, I'm used to doing lightweight stuff, so I didn't even cross my mind to, you know, this is Batiste, and it didn't cross my mind that that would be an issue. Looking back, hindsight is 2020. I should have done corduroy, and now we're getting into the fall and sort of stuff, so I've got a number of corduroy options, like pairings that you can go and get. These were paired at Farmhouse, so like they were able to put their eyes on it and make sure they coordinate and all that sort of stuff. And the coordination is for this fabric hem. I did things a little bit differently than the pattern called for. It's sewing, you do you, no right or wrong here, but I did a fabric hem to this, and so the idea is that you would do a corduroy for the main part of your dress and then do the little coordination in the fabric hem, which means it's a great time to use Liberty of London. If you've been eyeing the Liberty of London, but it's a pretty penny, I understand. You could get a little bit of Liberty of London. I mean, this would take half a yard, and you could just line up your fabric hem pieces on that half a yard and get you some Liberty in there. You could also do covered buttons on the back with that Liberty and have some more Liberty sprinkled around, right? So go and check out the options. I will have like a accompaniment on my website going through like different options and things like that for the sew along. So go get your materials. You'll of course need the fabric, and the if you want to do the fabric hem, need some fabric for that as well. The other thing that I did differently is I fully lined this. So if I open her up, and there's no right and wrong. I don't know what the lining thing, the older I get, the more I just want everything to be lined. I don't want to see a seam, maybe a French seam, and that's about it. Like, so I fully lined it, which I also like because I was able to add the little ruffle bottom to it, and it gives it, you know, like a built-in sort of petticoat thing with the shape, and it makes it kind of flare out, which I think it's a darling little shape. So you'll need that. The other thing, if you don't want to do like a fabric hem or something, you can use snag tape. I've got a roll from ages ago, and it has lasted so long. So like one roll will take you a long ways. Then of course you'll need some buttons, and then interfacing. So the back of the dress is interfaced, and the easiest way to do this is to get their German interfacing. I literally keep this was not staged, I keep this next to my machine. It is the most convenient thing for interfacing. The days of having yards and yards in front of you and trying to cut out and this and that for a little bitty piece are over. You just go and get yourself one of these, and it makes life so much easier. So like I said, I will have an accompaniment on my website of like the materials you need to get and be prepared for the sew along if you want to, you know, join us in real time. Of course, if you're seeing this way afterwards, come on and join the fun too. And yeah, we'll get started in about 2 weeks. So if you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.